गुड मॉर्निंग। तो हम अभी कर रहे थे प्रोजेक्टाइल मोशन। सो प्रोजेक्टाइल मोशन में हमने थियरी पार्ट बहुत से आपको बता दिए हैं, कुछ न्यूमेरिकल्स भी सॉल्व किए हैं। तो आज हम चाहते हैं कुछ और न्यूमेरिकल्स इसमें ले लेते हैं। सो वी विल स्टार्ट विद दैट। सो एक क्वेश्चन इस तरह से है कि एक प्रोजेक्टाइल इज प्रोजेक्टेड with a velocity of 20 meters per second at the angle of 53 degree, right? Then at what time its velocity will be making an angle of 45 degree with horizontal. So this is the question. So what is to be found out? Let this velocity be v and this is u is equal to this. The time taken to reach at the height where the inclination with horizontal is 45 degree. Means यहाँ से यहाँ तक from O to P, what time it will take so that inclination will be 45 degree. This is the question. We have got concept and method. First we will resolve this velocity in two perpendicular direction in y-axis and x-axis. So this is x-axis, and this velocity will also be resolved in two directions. So it will be v x and it will be vy, right? And it will be u cos 53 degree, and it will be in this direction, it will be u sin 53 degree. So that is ux and that is uy. This much we know. So you will find here ux is, u is 20, u cos 53 degree is equal to 20 cos 53 degree, and cos 53 we know. This relation we know. If this is theta is equal to 37 degree, that is 3, it is 4, it is 5, and this will be 53 degree in that case. So cos 53, for this angle, this is the base and this is hypotenuse, then we can write this is equal to 20 into 3 by 5. 5 4 that is 12 meters per second is the velocity in this direction. Similarly, uy we will find. Uy in this direction, that is u sin 53 degree, that is 20 into sin 53 is 4 by 5. 4 by 5, that is 16 meters per second. Similarly, for this we will go Vx. Here Vx is equal to V cos 45. That is V cos 45, that is V upon under root 2. Similarly, Vy is equal to V sin 45 degree, that is V upon under root 2. So what do we observe from these two? That is Vx is equal to Vy. And Vx, this doesn't change, that is equal to Ux. This is important. That is why Vx is equal to, what is Ux? That is 12 meters per second. And Vy is also 12 meters per second in this direction. This is equal to 12 meters per second. This is also 12 meters per second. These two things are known. So now we will find the time taken from here to here. How much time does it take to reach from O to P? So we can use the formula, that is in vertical direction. If you look at final velocity is 12 meters per second, initial velocity uy is 16 meters per second. So we can find t. Here g is acting downward, a is equal to minus g. So we can use v is equal to u plus gt, means suffix we will use because in y direction we have to find Vy. So Vy here at P is equal to 12 and Uy is how much? That is 16 minus, and suppose G is equal to minus 10 meters per second square. We are taking G as 10. So its value we will put, that is 10t. Therefore, T is equal to 16 minus 12 by 10. That is 4 by 10. That is 0.4 seconds. So time taken by the projectile from O to P is 0.4 seconds. Concept is clear. So we have resolved, and after resolution this is the answer. So we'll go for the next question. Question is, an projectile is projected with initial velocity 20 under root 2 meters per second at an angle of 45 degree, right? So at what velocity it will be moving? Suppose it is velocity v at the height of 8.3/4 meter. What is the velocity and its inclination with horizontal? This is to be found out. This initial velocity given, velocity is required over here at the height of 8.3/4 meter. So what is needed? First, velocity at height 8.3/4 meter. Second, inclination with horizontal. These two things are needed, and we can take one third point, time taken to reach at P, means at this place, it is origin. So these three things are required to be found over here. So we will proceed. Similar concept. So we will resolve this velocity in this direction as well as in this direction. That is Ux and Uy. Similarly, this will be resolved Vx and Vy. So this angle also we have to find out V as well as theta. So Ux is equal to U cos 45. So that is U cos 45 degree. That is U is 20 root 3 into cos 45 by 1 by root 3. It will go, you will get 20 meters per second. Means in this direction it is 20 meters. Similarly, Uy we will take Uy again. U sine 45 degree, that is 20 under root 2 into sine 45 1 by under root 2. This will go. This is also 20 meters per second. The initial velocity, since it is 45, it is quite clear. In both the directions, velocity will be same. तो अच्छा, दो चीजें अपने को मालूम हो गई. Here Vx and Vy is known. The one thing we know, that is Vx के बराबर होता है, that is equal to 20 meters per second. मतलब क्या हो गया कि हॉरिजॉन्टल वेलोसिटी प्रोजेक्टाइल मोशन में चेंज नहीं होती है, एंड g इज ऑलवेज एक्टिंग. a इज इक्वल टू माइनस जी, हम मान लेते हैं माइनस 10 मीटर्स पर सेकेंड स्क्वायर डाउनवर्ड. दिस इज कांस्टेंट. हमको ये वेलोसिटी बिल्कुल चेंज नहीं होती है. ये वेलोसिटी है ux, दैट इज 20 मीटर्स पर सेकेंड. एंड vy क्या होगा? देन दिस मच हाइट इज बीइंग मूव्ड, ट्रेवल्ड बाय द प्रोजेक्टाइल. वो निकाल देंगे वर्टिकल मोशन, यूज करेंगे हम. सो यू सी वी विल यूज, हम यूज करेंगे v स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू u स्क्वायर प्लस 2as. ये फॉर्मूला इक्वेशंस ऑफ मोशन, बिकॉज एक्सेलरेशन इज कांस्टेंट, तो वी कैन यूज दिस इक्वेशन वेरी वेल. तो वेलोसिटी, अपवर्ड वेलोसिटी हम ले लेंगे, तो y सफिक्स हम यूज करेंगे यहाँ पर. vy is to be found out. So vy square is equal to uy. What is this? Ui is 20 square plus 2 into minus g. Minus g means that is minus 10 into height is 8.3/4 meter. With that we can find vy. So this is how much? This is 400 minus 20 into 35 by 4. 4, 5 that will go. That is 400 minus 175. We will get it is equal to 225. So Vy square is 225. Therefore, Vy is equal to under root plus minus under root 225. That is equal to plus minus 15 meters per second. So Vy we could find this. So what is V? V means resultant of Vx and Vy. V means resultant of Vx and Vy. Since this angle is 90 degree, therefore V is equal to Vx square plus Vy square. We can take like this. Vx is 20 square plus this is plus minus 15 square. Plus minus square means either it is plus or minus. It square will be always positive. So this will be how much? That is 400 plus 225. That is under root 625. That is equal to 25 meters per second. Means this velocity is 25 meters per second. Concept समझ में आ रही है? Clear है? So how to find the velocity? That velocity we have found. अब हमको पता करना है, क्या पता करना है भाई? Inclination with the horizontal. This theta is required. So we have found Vy plus minus 15 meters per second. Significance of plus minus 15 meters per second means for the same height. See, for the same height, two positions are there, P and Q, isn't it? So from here to here it will go for the same height. Again it will move and it will reach at Q where height is same. So here velocity, suppose V1, it will be along this. So y component of this V1 will be downward. Here upward, here it is downward. That is why for the same height, उसी height के लिए अपने को दो velocity मिलेगा और तो different directions में मिलेगा. एक हो गया plus 15 इधर, दूसरा हो गया उसी height पर minus 15 downward. So now we will find second thing, inclination with horizontal. ये horizontal से theta angle बनाता है, वो अपने को find out करना है. तो कैसे करेंगे? देखो, we will write tan theta. Tan theta is equal to Vy upon Vx. Therefore, tan theta, right? Tan theta is equal to Vy is plus minus 15. So we will write plus minus, directly plus minus 15 upon Vx is 20. That is equal to plus minus, this is 5 3 5 4 3 by 4. So therefore theta is equal to tan inverse plus minus 3 by 4. And plus minus 3 by 4 means if you draw a figure, that is theta, it is 3 by 4. Then it is 37 degree. Therefore, theta is equal to plus minus 37 degree. What is the meaning of plus minus 37 degree? Here, if angle is measured this way, then theta is positive. Here, downward it is measured. So that is why theta is negative. So, in short, we can say that with horizontal, it will make 37 degree. One is upward, another is downward. Now, third, we will find time taken to reach at P. There are two ways. In separately we can find from here to here, then from here to here. For the same height, two values of time I will be getting. So, we know that is S is equal to ut plus half at square. What is S? S is 8 3 by 4. So, we will write 8 3 by 4 is equal to u vertical, that is 20 t plus half into minus 10t square. 35 by 4 is equal to 20t minus 5t square. If we simplify and find the value of t by factorization method of factors and all, then we will get the something. So this can further be written as 35 is equal to multiply by 4, that is 80t minus 20t square. So therefore 20t square minus 80t plus 35, that is equal to, therefore t is equal to 16 plus minus under root 16 square minus 4 into 7 by 8. So that is 16 plus minus, it is 256 minus 112 by 8. That is equal to, that is 16 plus minus under root 144 by 8, that is 16 plus minus 12 by 8. So two values of t we will be getting over here. So we can write t1 is equal to 16 plus 12 by 8, that is 28 by 8, that is 3.5 seconds. Another value of t2 is equal to 16 minus 12 by 8, that is 4 by 8, that is 0.5 seconds. So this way two values of t we are getting. One from here to here it will take less time, from here to here it will take more time, that is 0.5 seconds. Is from here to here it is t2, and from here to here it will take t1. So this way we have found two things: inclination, time taken to cover that height, and the velocity. I think it is clear. We will go for the next problem. Question number 3. What is this? A projectile is projected with velocity of 10 meters per second, falls over here, and making an angle of 60 degree, then at the height of 1 meter find its velocity. What is the velocity at the height of 1 meter? Similar question is there, but we will take it differently. So we will resolve this again. Do it by your own. Try to do it. Pause the video and try to solve this problem, because similar problem I have already done. Anyway, so ux is equal to 10 cos 60 is 1 upon 2, that is 5 meters. That is uy is equal to 10 sine 60, that is 10 root 3 by 2, that is 5 root 3 meters per second. Means vertical velocity is known, horizontal velocity is known. Uy is equal to 10 sine 60 degree, that is 5 under root 3 meters per second, that is equal to 5 meters per second at the height here. What is the velocity? Let this horizontal velocity is Vx and this vertical velocity is Vy. So Vx is equal to Ux is equal to 5 meters per second. That is one thing is clear. Now we will find Vy. Here Vy we will find. So V is equal to V square is equal to U square plus 2As we will use. Here A is equal to minus G is equal to 10 meters per second square, negative. So therefore Y suffix we will use. So V square is equal to Uy square. Uy square is 5 root 3 square plus 2 into minus 10 into S is 1 meter. Height is 1 meter we have taken. Here we have to find the velocity. That is equal to, how much it is? 75. This is 20. That is equal to 55. We got it. Therefore, V, it is Y. Vy is equal to under root 55 meters per second. So, Vx and Vy is known. So, V is equal to what? V is equal to, if you resort in Vx and Vy, this unit vector along this is I, unit vector along is J. Then V is equal to, we can write Vxi, this is vector form, we write Vxi plus Vyj. So we can write the velocity vector v is equal to vx. Vx is equal to 5 I plus under root 55g. I have written vector velocity in vector form. So we can find the magnitude out of it, isn't it? And we can find the angle, many things we can find. Therefore, mod of vector v, that is equal to v is equal to under root 5 square plus under root 55 square, that is equal to 25 plus 55, that is under root 80, isn't it? So this is the magnitude of velocity, that is 4 under root 5 meters per second. That is 16 into 5. As 16 means we can take 4 out. So velocity is 4 under 5 meters per second. So we got it. It's equal to 4 under root 5 meters per second. That is the velocity at the height 1 meter. Here it will be plus minus. We can find over here plus minus. Right? Here also we will write plus minus. So magnitude is always positive, that is 4 by 5. That is the answer. Okay. So this way we have completed 3 questions. In future also different types of para we will be taking, and projectile on the inclined plane, hitting the vertical wall, इस तरह के questions भी हम लेंगे. Concept पहले understand करेंगे, then we will go for the numerical problems. Okay, all the best children. Hope that you have understood and you can solve the problems by your own. All the best. Take care.